Because it's a show. Not
Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
So,
I have one question. What are the requirements to be on Drunk History?
You've got to be a good storyteller. You got to be comfortable being on camera and
you
being
get
drunk.
what about Tequila Mockingbird? Want to discover Tool?
Yeah, I don't know anything you just said.
Like, don't
Tequila.
suggest before. Like, he's like, he asked.
Yeah. Okay.
So, the show is established.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh, thank you.
So why are you here? Why do you you feel the need to boost it up in some way?
Yeah, I don't know anyone likes it. You know, it's TV. I can't hear anybody when I watch it. You know, just my parents calling me.
You don't get
saying,
emails?
Like, no, yeah, no, I wanted to come and show like a preview to season 4 and I like people learning about the show, meeting people from the show. So I'm with some narrators and some guest stars.
It's a refreshing show. Every single talker and every single puppet is a whole new story.
That's right. Yeah.
You could go back and do the same stories with different participants, and it would be a new show. That would.
You know, I've given up from doing that, but you're right. Yeah.
Good for season 7.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What like basically episode or story have you loved doing the most? Like my favorite is the Rosa Parks one.
Claudette Coleman. Yeah. That's my favorite one for sure. Just that story is like, why weren't we told about her?
It blew my mind when I heard it.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
When did you realize it was real?
It totally messed me up. 'Cause, like, you know, you don't get taught it in schools.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
was like, no, that's all we. I'm like,
What's the process of choosing
Let's
the
start.
narrator?
Did I answer your question?
No, you
Sorry.
did.
Okay.
The process of choosing the proper narrator for the proper story. They come to you with stuff that they know and like.
Sometimes, but most of the time I know the narrators, so I know what types of stories they like, and then I find stories from the researchers that I hire to pitch me stories that are like, why weren't we taught this in school? That's my goal, is finding stories that just make you question why that wasn't in a history book. So then I go, oh, I know, blah, 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 Duncan Trussell loves that world. I'm going to pitch him that story, because no matter what I'm going to do it, and I think he would be the best one to tell it, yeah.
Do you, I blanked on the question.
You okay?
Are you ever have a rock and roll episode?
Yes.
Oh, I remember.
My dream is to get drunk and tell the history of Pearl Jam and have them reenact it.
Only Pearl Jam?
No, I would do it for Candlebox too.
Only Cannibals? What about like?
Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm
Who
trying.
would you do?
Well, what about the history of the band Tool?
I love Tool.
I know the one who discovered them.
How?
Tequila Mockingbird, the one who discovered Tool, friend of mine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very.
Also, what about the history of Guns N' Roses or Chili Peppers?
That's a great one.
I'm friends with both of them.
Anthony Kiedis and Axel.
Yeah. Well, not them. The one who discovered them. Ruben McBlue, Rock City News. That guy.
That would be a cool Discovered episode.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, I can pull them out of my ass, but whatever. Who gives a fuck? It's about you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm asking. If you ever have a rock and roll episode, and what are the requirements of it? I mean, that's what I mean. Like,
you got to know it, and it's got to be stuff that we haven't heard before. That it's like the underground version that the band wishes they could have out. You know.
Yeah.
Has there ever been something you started doing and someone was like, nah, that's bullshit. Like, there's no way that actually happened.
The narrator says it's bullshit?
Yeah.
Or...
No, like you hearing it. Like,
oh, yeah. All the stories make me go, there's no fucking way this happened. Yeah. And so that's my job to make sure there's enough sources to back it up. That, like, it did happen, but for whatever reason.
What really goes into like making? Because of course you know they're telling it, but you also want to make sure it's all the way factually, true at the same time.
Yeah.
Is it like a lot of like kind of like behind the scenes constantly like I want to know that's actually
if
you're on something like that?
Yeah. If it's just like one website, I'm not gonna trust it. But books, we spend like 2 months researching the whole season, so we're 3 months. But yeah, through books and all different types of stuff, because that would be just the worst if like these stories didn't happen.
It'd be a blog post somewhere.
I remember my question. What's the theme of the new season? Is it different? Is it cities or is it...
Every episode is a brand new theme. So there's stories like Great Escapes. There's all different types of escapes. Timothy Leary escaping prison. That's a good one. There's a great one about the Titanic drunk baker who survived the Titanic.
Yeah.
And the main reason was because he was so drunk the water didn't affect him.
Did you have a favorite narrator and favorite guest star enacting the narration this season?
I love them all. I know
Yeah, me
it's a
too.
bad answer, but
Yeah. It's a good answer.
I
It's a
love
truth
them.
one.
I guess if I give it my hero, Bob Odenkirk got drunk and told a story. So
Nice.
He did the disco demolition, 1979 Chicago. You know?
Yeah. How's your liver?
I don't know, but I go to the doctor all the time and they say I'm fine. So
Do you?
Do you get crazy drunk when you're not on the show, or is it mostly just a show thing?
I only drink when I'm at work.
So you found the dream career then.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I got no complaints.
Do you want to follow your narrator, or do you have your drink of choice when you're dealing?
It depends. If it's like someone I don't know as well, I drink what they're drinking, so they feel like we're doing it together, because we are. And then, but if I could, it's usually bullet bourbon. That's what I like.
Could you do an alternate series with the outtakes?
Yeah, but it would just they're too crazy. They're too nuts. It's like, the best part of Cops, is those moments, and I think it would just look like an episode of Cops without a story.
Can you mention one?
Oh, of what? Of people
of
that
when
are
it
so
went
drunk?
crazy that didn't get on the air?
Yeah, but I don't think you would. There's a lot that people just they can't talk. They're like, it's a poison. Alcohol's a poison.
It is.
Have you ever
If done to excess. Yeah.
have you ever had a moment where you've had to stop and come back the next day, or is it just too gone?
One time, Natasha Leggero, I think I'm allowed to tell a story. She got too drunk and wanted to do the rest in the bathtub. And I was like, it sounds funny, but I guarantee you it would be too sad for all of a sudden in the bathtub. So yeah, that was one that we had to go back. But we always have them practice it with a producer over the phone, so we make sure sober they know how to tell it. Yeah.
So you finished the season?
Almost finished.
Do you have plans for the next?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I wish I was the one to say yay or nay, but Dr. Viacom makes those choices that I just follow the leader. But
Some people are renewed for 2 seasons at a time. Who knows?
exactly, yeah, who knows? But I think there's some more history to cover, so I'm excited.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you said the theme of next season's Escape.
Every episode's a brand new
Oh,
theme.
yeah, every-
So it's like the space episode from last season for a whole season.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Is there somebody you wanted and couldn't get in terms of a narrator or actor?
Oh man, if I say it, then it might not come true.
Keep your secret. Is
I'm still gonna hopefully get Bill Murray someday.
That would be amazing.
Is there somebody you still can't believe you did get?
All of them.
How often do you just get begged for somebody to come on your show and do their whatever they have, their part of history and get drunk with you?
A lot of people like to ask me to do it, but I humbly let them know no, it's not a good thing. It's not something you should jump out of your seat to go, I want to get drunk. And it looks more fun than it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
One more question.